Leona-san, おはようございます。
おはようございます。
Thank you for last week, your talk, and that make a lot of sense to us, and then also a clear picture that what Cato is going to do from now on, and it's very positive image for us, and thank you so much. Now this week I'm kind of curious why Leona-san will be coming back from East Coast and to deal with this, still at that time, that was pretty tough issue for new president and CEO to handle. And I would like to know why you decide to pick up this job.
Well, I really enjoy working on mission-driven work. I enjoy working for causes. And earlier in my career, very early in my career, I was in journalism, but
you were?
Yes, I was. Yes, I started in political journalism, and that's what took me to Washington D.C.
We're the same.
Yes.
You went to Washington D.C. I went to Sacramento State.
There you go. Yes, and exactly. Was very interested in political journalism back then. Washington was very attractive. I worked for a political magazine, and
no kidding.
yes, and very much enjoyed that. And then I started working in nonprofit work. It started in nonprofit communications because nonprofits realized they needed to be better advocates. They had to be able to communicate better. And I spent a long time on the executive staff of the National Education Association because I really do believe that education is a very important issue in the United States. And similarly, the issues around aging populations and older adults is a very important issue in the United States.
Simultaneously important.
Yes, yes it is, and it's only going to become a growing issue, and one that we really need to pay attention to. It's going to require resources. It's going to require a lot of collaboration. So when this opportunity came up with Cato, it was a true opportunity to make a difference, and I was very excited about it.
Good.
Yes.
So where you're originally from Los Angeles,
yes.
right? So while you were here, have you ever known that there's a facility to take care of the senior citizen called Cato?
Yes.
You
Actually,
were aware, huh?
I was aware. My parents were very aware.
Oh,
and
I
so
see.
my mother actually has Cato's first newsletter. Which was from like decades ago. So Cato's been an important part of the community for a long time, and I was involved on the East Coast in a lot of Japanese American and Japanese organizations, everything from the JACL to the U.S. Japan Council. So I'm very interested in the collaboration between the United States and Japan around issues of aging populations. So there was just a lot of, Cato's involved in a lot of interesting work, and there was a lot of potential, so that was attractive.
Yes,
Very
I know.
attractive.
I think this is a very great chance for you because in Japan it's aging too, the population.
Yes.
And especially we call it Dankai no Sedai. That means, right, this year is about 70 years old. Those people born baby boomer after World War II. And there's a huge population in Japan, and I think same as in America
Yes.
too. So now these people getting older and older, although at this moment people are still kind of healthy, but you never know.
Yes.
So I think this is a very huge task for you to tackle from now on.
Yes, yes, and it's so it feels like important work, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate that, and I do think it's important work that needs more solutions. So we're finding a lot of people and organizations who want to partner with us because there aren't enough answers yet, and we need to start need to start building some solutions around helping people age with dignity and age well, and that's something that Cato is very much going to be a part of. Yeah.
So at this moment, you try to train a lot of volunteers,
Yes.
so hopefully they can go the corner to corner, or the Japanese and Japanese Americans community. Besides training these volunteers, is there any other things? Well, last week
absolutely.
we talked
yes.
about
yes.
fix their community center where churches toilet door and those kind of
Yes,
things.
yes, yes.
Besides this, is there any other things that Cato is looking into?
We have our palliative care initiative with Providence, which I discussed with you. We are looking to build out our partnerships with community centers and other organizations whose work intersects with this. So if organizations are out there, everything from another Japanese American organization, Japanese speaking organization, to AARP, if they're looking, if we can partner with them to expand the resources that we can offer, we're still investigating that. We're very interested in the issues around technology and aging, and if we can provide options around that, whether people need transportation, people need services at home. We're looking into some partner organizations, larger partner organizations around what kind of technology can help older adults either in the home or as far as getting them out of the house, and decreasing social isolation.
Are you talking about robot and auto-driving car and those kind of stuff?
It's interesting. People are looking at robots. People are looking at, I saw
auto-drive?
Yes. I saw a presentation where there are robots that look like pets that older adults can talk to try to keep them company as well as take care. You know, there are a lot of things, some of them more practical than others. There are things like Alexa and Google where you can offer, where older adults can have voice activated commands, which might make it easier for them to take care of things around the house. So, you know, that's some of the things, those are some of the things that we're looking at as well. But we're also looking to build out our presence in the community.
Okay.
We're talking to partner organizations about, can we don't want to compete with everybody. We want to partner. So if somebody already has a good program going, but they need a partner to provide more classes, or if they need somebody to provide, somebody who can provide a pharmacist, who can be a consultant around medication, you know, we will help people find those resources and serve at your event or serve at, you know, your program. You know, we're still building that out and trying to figure out who would be the best partners where we can provide those sorts of wellness resources. We're very much focused on wellness, people's people's well-being, and how we can provide expertise and information that helps those people.
So this year is really a very challenging year for you.
It's a building year for us.
Right.
It's a building year for us, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, although we solved the problem, the problem happened last year, whole year, but there's another huge wide angles task for you to challenge too, huh?
There are a number of areas that we need to tackle. If that's what you're asking, yes.
So right now you don't have any facility. One thing I'm kind of concerned is because there are some Japanese American or Japanese, they don't live with their kids, they live by themselves, but they live in a poverty status. They're poor, they don't have any support, and they're so proud of themselves, they don't want any support. So those kind of people, is there any way that Cato can find out, and what kind of way that Cato can help those people? That's one thing I really, people, the older citizens live with the kids, at least I don't worry about it, but when they live by themselves, nobody what they are, who they are, and that's one thing I really kind of concerned that probably happened in Japan too. So, Leona-san, can you tell me about the after commercial?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Leona-san, before commercial, I was asking you how Cato can take care of those Japanese American or Japanese who live in poverty situation. And that's one thing I'm really concerned too. Do you have any idea about what you're going to do?
We are very interested in knowing more about those people and what the actual needs are. I would very much ask that the community leaders who are involved in that kind of work contact us and let us know more about what's going on. If individuals who are watching this show have stories or have stories, statistics, anything they can share with us, we're very interested in helping the community in that way. I have talked to community leaders who've offered anecdotes and insights, saying, please make sure that you remember I've had gentlemen who are community leaders tell me, please remember the older women in our community and how potentially you could provide services there. I'm very much interested in finding out where some of these people are living. We are very interested in the work of Dr. Hiroaka Higuchi, who studies the demographics of Japanese communities in Southern California, and we've looked at her statistics and hope to work with her more and learn more about that specific population so we can build out tangible ways to help them. And so please, if people have more information that they can provide to us, we'd very much like to build out programming around that.
So in other words, besides taking care of the senior citizen, already either live with their children or live by themselves independently, you are also try to look into those people who cannot even help themselves.
Yes, yes. We definitely would like to learn more about that, and that's part of our service to the community. And so anybody who can contribute to our research or knowledge base about that, we'd very much like to learn more from them.
Well, besides all this taking care of the senior citizen, well, that's the main purpose of Cato is doing. Is there any other activities that you think the Cato might be able to attract young people to aware that what Cato is, and then in case one day when they get older, what to expect or what to look into?
Yes, there are two things I wanted to mention to that. For one thing, we're very much interested, obviously, in the issues around older adults and their caregivers. So the younger generations, either the older adults' children or grandchildren, we have resources, and we actually have conferences for them to provide resources and speakers for the younger generation. We'd very much like our younger generations to join our volunteer corps, and we have a number of young people and younger staff who work on these issues. And also in September, we are going to partner with the Japanese American Cultural Center and have a big Keto no Hi festival in Little Tokyo on the plaza. And we would love to have volunteers. We'd love to have the young people attend. We would love to have a true festival celebrating the older adults and having the young people come and celebrate and participate and eat and enjoy as well.
Yeah, in Japan we have Keiro no Hi. And in America, American culture doesn't have Keiro no Hi, huh?
So we would like to have a Keiro no Hi celebration in September, and you'll be hearing more about that, and we would like all generations to come and participate, either to enjoy it and or to volunteer.
Yes, I think, take care of the senior citizen or aging people. It's not because we're going to help them or take care of them. It's for young people, they can learn something from them too.
Very much.
Because they have a lot of experience, they have a lot of knowledge. But if they don't talk, they don't associate with the people in the community, those experiences, those experience or knowledge will gone forever. And that's very mottainai. Don't you think so?
Yes. Truly. So, no, we would like to. We do have intergenerational programming, and we'd like to continue with that. Good. So thank you for bringing that up. Yes.
Because young people, they might be, you and I, we are in the journalism world, so I'm always very curious about how this person, 90 years old or 95, how did he or she live by all these years, and I want to find out something. Interesting story from them.
Everybody has a story. You're exactly right.
I know.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes.
So I hope Cato has that kind of program and train these young people, young journalists, to collect all those information from these older generations. Because a lot of time, older generation, they even don't talk to their children.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So right now, Cato's office is in downtown Little Tokyo.
Yes.
And it will be there. And because it's reaching out to the community, it's not bring the people inside the facility or those, just different Cato, the way of running Cato, right?
Yes, correct. Yes. We're very much in the community, and we hope to be so, even more so, going forward.
Yes, and also in the Little Tokyo, it's, as you know, a lot of American Japanese live far away, Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County.
Yes.
And for them, try to reach you, well, nowadays either by email or phone would be okay, but is there any way that Cato eventually will establish a kind of branch office in here and there and try to reach out to the community more?
You know, we are talking about that, but I want to make really clear that, you know, there are no promises around that, but we would like to have a presence out there. It's expensive, so we have to be careful.
Oh, yes.
We have to, you know, we want to make sure that we build things on appropriate business models so that our service isn't, won't fail long term. You know, but we would very much like to be out there with people and have more of a satellite presence. We are doing some partnerships, for example, with the Little Tokyo Service Center.
Oh, yes.
And so, you know, and so that through them, we are out there. But if we could have, I mean, that would be wonderful if we could eventually build our own presence out there.
Yes, because Orange County has a lot of Japanese population,
Yes,
Japanese
yes.
American too. So the final question is, Leona, I'm just curious, those people remain in the Cato's facility. How are they doing, or are they happy, or do you have any information about those people?
You know, I that one would not be for me to answer as far as the individuals, because I think everybody has their own individual
yes.
experience, and I don't want to give some more prominence than others. I will say, you know, we do keep an eye on things. I do know that, as I said, the star ratings have gone up, so that the official examiners who are in there attest to things that are going well. I think that I hear positive things about the activities or the food or certainly the staff. People say positive things about the staff, and so it seems balanced at this point. I do know people have concerns, but I don't have anything specific about any one anecdote because we don't own it.
That's right.
You know,
that's right.
anymore.
Yeah, because the reason why I ask this question is apparently why you sold this facility to the new owner, that there is a condition in the agreement that they have to take good care of, or maintain the same way as when Cato was in there for at least 5 years.
Yes.
And that's one thing, kind of a concern. You know, after 5 years, people gradually get used to the new system. But I'm just kind of curious, are those people, residents, the former residents, where they're still living there, happy with the new owner taking care of them?
I think it's something that we should all be examining together, you know, and we are, which is why I do know about the star ratings. But I think it's something that we as a community should all be taking a look at together, and because we are certainly interested in making sure that the residents are taken care of, always will be. So,
well, people in the community, everybody has to get involved too,
Yes,
right?
yes.
As far as the senior citizen is concerned.
yes,
It's not Cato's issue or some community center's issue. It's everybody's issue.
yes, agreed.
Well, thank you so much, Leona-san. Talk to you 2 weeks, and I'm really looking forward to your new career. Although you started already 1 year, right?
Yes, thank you.
So
Yes.
there's still a long way to go. So I hope you succeed, and that people in the community will be happy with the new Cato is doing.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.